What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in early in the morning, man. 10 and then Trap News Network. It's not good news. It's not good knowledge. You ain't gonna get nobody's college, big dog. It is 7 o'clock in the morning in Atlanta. It is 4 o'clock in the morning in LA. And I am up giving you news you can use and knowledge you cannot get in anyone's college. You feel me? You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and make sure you hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that knowledge you're not gonna get in nobody's college. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. If you would like to become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia, hit me up. We would love to have you, man. Please, please, please tap in with the tap in. Hit us up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Trap News Network, Trap News Network, Trap News Network. News you use, good knowledge you're not gonna get in nobody's college. You feel me? You feel me? We finna slide over here, but before we do, sign a petition to get pathetic fatso removed out of these great American states, United States that is. Hit the petition, the link is in the bio. In the description. For those of y'all who don't know, Cardi B has some strong words for Rory from the Rory and Maul podcast, formerly the Joe Budden podcast. I'm not really 100% sure why Cardi B decided to slide on Rory. I know it has something to do with him making a comment about her that she did not appreciate. But now, of course, in true Joe Budden fashion, Joe Budden want to let you know what he think about Cardi B telling Rory what she think. Let's jump into this content without no further do's or don'ts, man. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Wow. Would you look at that, you guys? Everybody calm down. Put the pitchforks away. Tuck the Thule back in the car. Thank God this beef was quickly resolved because it could have gotten critical out here. There would have been bloodshed on the streets. Families would be mourning loved ones and people would have went to jail. Now, I gotta give a shout out to Damaris, aka Baby D, for playing the role of a peacemaker. Now, you know what? Matter of fact, hey, Rory, Maul, y'all gotta give Damaris a raise and equity on the podcast splits. While Cardi B was gearing up for war yesterday, after she caught wind of Rory criticizing her and her relationship with Stefan Diggs.
Together, the whole entire world is against us, and y'all just be with us. Y'all be so trying to make, oh, men, listen, I hear y'all. Our black men, I hear y'all. Like, hold niggas accountable, bro. Hold niggas accountable, because it could be you very easily.
Are you holding Cardi accountable?
Holding Cardi accountable for what?
Nothing.
Oh, all right. The
I
fuck?
don't want to smoke.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy for my sis. Y'all see her? Look at her. She glowing.
I love shit like this.
Yo, I'm messy. Me too.
You know why I like shit like this?
Because they're competing with each other?
No. Because in 6 months, when this is over, when
Offset and her will be together?
When Stefan is caught out with another, because you know he's a super whore.
I think he's dating other people openly. But this is the thing, though. Nobody said, they didn't come out and say, they didn't come out and say they're in a relationship.
I'm not saying they are. I'm saying in 6 months, when he's out with his new flame, and him and Cardi is not even, they stop following each other. You know, all of that's gonna happen. Stop following each other, all of that. I just love to hear the women that's like, I'm happy for my sis. Be happy when Cardi is on IG Live in 6 months and saying Stefan ain't shit. Be happy then too.
So what,
I think it's rollout shit.
Listen, big Bronx shit. I'm happy for Cardi.
Cardi ain't never liked the Knicks.
She at the Knicks game. She's smiling.
This is PR. What are we talking about?
I'm just talking about the women that's online like, yes, Cardi, yeah, move on to a better nigga.
Okay.
See,
cool.
I never said that.
I'm just saying, it's women on the internet saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying those same women. I want to hear from them when this has run its course, is all I'm saying.
Which, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's kind of crazy because everybody's...
Now, why is this news? It's pop culture. It's pop culture. But with that being said, man, Stefan Diggs and Cardi B been doing their 1-2 step like Sierra. I get the point, because we're watching Cardi B and Offset kind of go back and forth on social media, having the craziest, fallout from relationships of one of our generations and all that kind of stuff. We've seen much crazier things, shout out to Bobby and Whitney. But, Cardi B and Offset are having their thing. You got Cardi. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, my bad, it's early. You got Cardi B sliding around with Stefan Diggs doing her thing at the Knicks game. And again, she looked extremely happy. He looked extremely happy. And it's a Knicks game, you know what I mean? Like, she's enjoying a basketball game. I know a lot of women who don't really care for basketball, but you put them courtside, they get to get dressed and all that. It's more the experience, you know what I'm saying? The date night experience. Plus, that's like a 50, 60, however many $1,000 date, you feel me? And then I think it's like playoffs in Madison Square Garden. So that's for sure a super expensive cash me out, chillied up date. For sure, courtside at the Knicks game during the playoffs. And you're from New York, that's a huge thing, you know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see him on that. Offset's been seen with a bunch of women doing whatever he's doing, like pool party situations, some topless women. He out there rock star living, you feel me? So I can see what everybody's saying as far as, you know, the outlook of public perception of them wanting to get back at one another, or them wanting to get the final ha he on one another as being exes. Meanwhile, in between time, you have Stephon Diggs, who is publicly dating whoever he wants to date, doing whatever he wants to do, living like a millionaire should, you know, doing whatever with Cardi. Now, I can see the point of a lot of women are, oh yeah, go Cardi, you don't need Offset, you can do better, and blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. And I think that's more to the point of what the guys are talking about. Women are so quick to champion each other. Yeah, sis, get a better man, get a better man. And then when a better man ended up not being a better man, you know, everybody quiet and blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. I think that is just kind of a point of, like, social media has us tired of hearing these stupid conversations, you know, high value man, high quality women, 50-50, who's gonna pay this, who's gonna pay that. I think that, you know, social media is just pretty much worn out all these things and made us way too comfortable into the households and lives of other people, and we should just kind of, you know, watch, consume, mind our business. We don't always have to have something to say, but if we didn't always have something to say, I wouldn't have a job now, would we? Let's get back to the content.
Which, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's kind of crazy because everybody's talking about it. And even more crazier thing is that Rory had the least to say about it on the podcast. Now, after Cardi B told Rory to mind his goddamn business and also told him, shut the fuck up, you white bitch, before I light a match up your ass, Damaris stepped in to clear up the situation, and she actually got an apology out of Cardi B. She said, I feel bad because Rory was just joking to segue the topic. He wasn't being negative. Maul deserves this smoke. He was the one arguing with us. Cardi B then responded saying, "Ah, damn. Sorry, Rory. My apologies for calling you a white bitch." And if you guys notice, still no smoke for Maul. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. It's a little strange. You even had people like Peter Rosenberg confused. He said, yo, how did Maul catch zero of the smoke here? Rory got the full Rosenberg treatment. Maul says, well, that's because the Bronx sticks together. Then Maul went on to call Damaris a rat for snitching on him to Cardi B. Maul then went on to respond back to Cardi's tweet where she apologized to Rory. He said this is classy, but is he still a white bitch? That was hilarious. Now, in a very surprising twist, the master of chaos himself, the man who enjoys playing chess any chance he gets, Joe Budden, also reacted to this. Joe surprisingly gave Rory and Damaris props, and I'm sure you guys can probably guess the one person he refused to mention.
But I do think that we just show love, man. Them niggas turn up out there. Them niggas on fire, nigga flames. Niggas walking flames. You know what I'm saying? And I think that
off air we was talking about Cardi responding to Rory and Boy.
Who?
Rory and Ock. And I said, listen.
And what you say?
I like what Rory is doing out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like what
Rory?
I like what, no, not just Rory. Don't be stupid. Rory and Damaris. I like what Rory and Damaris. I like what Rory and Damaris is doing out there. I like it. They heating up. You know what I mean? Anything from the Joe tree, I want the branches should be long, extended.
Did you let them know that? Did you speak to Rory or anyone?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
I mean, you know, that won't be the first time you deal with something. You're dealing with the same shit that Queens Flip nigga, huh?
I've never spoken to anybody.
Come on, Joe. We know what you're doing, buddy. We see you. Now, as for Rory, he doesn't really seem too concerned about it. You guys all know my dog Rory got the hands, so don't even play with him. Rory jokingly responded back with the classic 50 Cent meme where he asked, what you say fuck me for?
I look at the computer say, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Now, isn't it crazy how quickly things can escalate just off of one clip? Especially a clip that you clearly misunderstood. Unfortunately for media personalities, this is kind of on par with Cardi B. If you've got a huge platform, if she considers you somebody that she's cool with, or somebody that she feels like is not on her level, she will jump out the window and violate. That's why, if you guys look around, a lot of media personalities tiptoe around Cardi B, or they just don't speak on her. You guys get in the comments below. I'm glad things got resolved very quickly. It could have easily gone left. Post your comments below.
The intentional unmentioning of Maul is sick, boy. He said, who? He said, Rory doing his thing over there. Oh yeah, what about everybody else? Oh yeah, Damaris is fired too. Nigga said nothing about Maul. Now, Cardi B calling Rory a white, hilarious. Hilarious. Because it's almost like you kind of hear it in Cardi B's voice. You white man. Hilarious, boy. Hilarious. That's absolute comedy. One person who you don't want to get into the pleasure of petty with is Joe Budden. One person you do not want to get into the pleasure of petty with is Joe Budden. You feel me? He's not gonna go back and forth at you. He's not gonna say or do too much with you. Just don't come up in a news cycle, because if you do, you're not gonna be happy with the way you're being reported on. You're not gonna be happy with the way you're being betrayed. You're not gonna be happy with the flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. Apologize, y'all. Excuse me. It's early in the morning. You're not gonna be happy with the flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny, and the pettiness that comes with the story and the message about you, because Joe Budden is gonna push you in a narrative that only Joe Budden is gonna find entertaining, it for the most part, unless you are a fan of Joe Budden. So with that being said, man, make sure y'all tap in with the tap in, and we're about to the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and y'all know it's Rich Trapper signing out 10 in Trap News Network. Free, happy, Angel Tweets free. We go.